welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video because I am doing a collab with the one and only Coffee Break with Dani. Now Dani's videos are absolutely fantastic. They are so easy to watch. The way she talks, it almost seems effortless. Like she is just such a natural in front of the camera, and because of that it almost makes me feel like she's talking to you when she's doing the videos, and that is a quality that I always look for in a YouTuber, and she definitely has it. So every Thursday she's collabing with another channel and she's doing a Colourpop sort of inspired video with that other channel. So of course the look that I created today is featuring a ton of Colourpop eyeshadows. Now Dani and I also decided to sort of incorporate the color of the year into our tutorial. Now if you didn't know, the color of the year this year is Marsala, and I will insert a picture right over here of what the color looks like. It's pretty much a very red based brown. So instead of doing the obvious and doing a red brown smoky eye, I want to show you guys how you could subtly include the color of the year into your makeup look without it being too over the top. So now let's get right into the tutorial. So already starting off with the primer, I'm taking my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. Now the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using are going to be from the Amrezy as well as the Mia Mia palette, but you could buy all of these eyeshadows separately on her website. So first things first, I'm going to go into the Amrezy palette and I'm going to take this color right over here called Caramel, and I'm going to apply right above my crease with a fluffy blending brush. So transition color is just going to allow all the other colors that we apply underneath it to blend very, very easy, and it's going to make everything look really nice and smooth and have a really nice gradient. So because I'm not putting Marsala directly onto the lid, I still want to have that very warm red-brown feel to the look. So I'm going to be taking Sienna from the Mia Mia palette. It's this color right over here. This is the perfect red-brown, and on a more precise blending brush, this is the Sigma E25, I'm going to apply this directly into the crease and blend it into the caramel color that we applied before. Going back and forth in windshield wiper motions and also going into small circular motions to blend it into that caramel color. Then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush that has nothing on it and I'm just going to blend those two colors together to make sure that it's nice and seamless. Now it's time to jump into the Colourpop eyeshadows. So the first Colourpop shadow that I'm going to be using is probably one of my favorites. This is called Mooning. Oh my god. It's a gorgeous, warm, rich brown with a ton of pink and gold shimmer in it. So personally, I find that when you apply Colourpop eyeshadows, it applies best when you apply it with your fingers. So I'm just patting it onto my lid, and you can see that you definitely get a ton of pigmentation with this. So once you pack that onto your lid, you want to take your blending brush and just blend out those edges so that they blend into the Sienna color that we applied previously. Now just going back in with my fluffy brush and running along everything. You could either just go back in and re-intensify the mooning color and leave it at that, but of course, as always, I'm going to take it a step further and add a little bit of an extra pop to my lid. Now I'm absolutely obsessed with this Magnificent Metal Eyes Vintage Black Gold eyeshadow from Stila. This is probably one of the most stunning eyeshadows that I own. I cannot get enough of this color. It looks incredible on the eyes. What I like to do with this is I like to scrape off a little bit of the eyeshadow and put it into the cap, and then I take some Fix Plus and I mix it together and it creates sort of like a paste, and then I just take my finger or take a brush and I pat it on top. And then once you have everything mixed, you should have a paste that looks something like this. Start patting that all over my lid wherever I put that mooning color. Remember to pat and not to swipe. And then I'm going back in with my blending brush and I'm just going to quickly blend out the edges, and then I'm going to go back in and even intensify it just a little bit. I'm going to clean up my under eyes with a makeup remover wipe, and also I'm going to sharpen up this line right over here. Whenever you do eyeshadow, you always want to keep the eyeshadow above this line. It's almost like your waterline is continuing upwards towards the tail end of your brow. If you go past that point, it's just going to bring your eyes down and it's going to make them look a little bit droopy, which is definitely not the look that we want. Alright, so now let's get started on the face and we'll come back to the eyes just a little bit later. So I'm going to take my moisturizer. This is my Ombre Elise moisturizer, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin. Whenever you put foundation on, you always want to make sure that your skin is really nice and hydrated, because it'll just help the foundation sit a lot better on your skin. Now for my primer, I'm going to take my Porefessional primer from Benefit. I sort of like to pat it into my skin other than sweep it so the product actually stays where I want it to be. I'm going to be using my YSL Touche Eclat foundation and dot the product all over my face, and then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend everything out. So for my concealer, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever HD concealer. With my fingers, I'm going to apply it everywhere where I want it. So underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. And then of course blending that out with my beauty blender. So for my powder today, I'm going to be using my Dim Light Setting Powder from Hourglass on a tapered highlighter brush. I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. Now I have pretty dry skin, so I don't really like to use powder all over my face. I just like to use it right in the center to cancel any shine that there may be from the foundation or anything. Alright, so now that we have the concealer applied, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to take that caramel color again, and on a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease Brush, I'm going to apply this on my lower lash line. You pretty much want to connect it at the outer corner of your eye and just sweep it inwards. So after I do that, I'm going to go in with a more precise brush, and I'm going to get Sienna and just apply that closer to my lash line. So you almost want the Sienna to be blending out to the caramel color. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to take my Buxom eyeliner. This is called Call Me. It's just a black eyeliner. So I'm just going to apply this to my lower lash line. For the inner corner highlighter, I'm first going to go in with my Becca Opal highlighter, and this adds the most stunning shine to the eyes. This is called Amaze. It's pretty much Opal, but in Colourpop eyeshadow form. Tap that on top of the Opal color to really make it super intense. And now for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use Vanilla from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Alright, so I would normally apply lashes with this look, but the thing is I have no more lashes left. So instead, I'm going to just apply a ton of mascara. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to do my brows off camera. So I'm going to take my Makeup Forever bronzer in the color number 4, and on a big fluffy brush, this is the Sigma Large Powder F20, I'm just going to bronze up my face with this. So cheekbones, temples, jawline. I'm going to be taking this NARS blush in Almeria. I would consider this a Marsala color. It is pretty much like a reddish, pinkyish brown. So I'm applying it to the apples of my cheeks and then blending it backwards. Alright, now for my highlighter, of course I'm going to be using my Becca Opal highlighter. This stuff just gives you the glow, so I'm going to use this on a fan brush right at the tops of my cheekbones. So I'm going to take this Colourpop Lippie stick in Bichette, which is a really, really gorgeous red, and then I'm going to take my JamiePaigeBeauty Cosmetics lip gloss. This is in the color Cocoa Bean, and this is pretty much a pure brown lip gloss. So mixing these two together, it's going to make this color just a little bit more brown, which will give it more that Marsala color. Alright, so those of you who want to go a little bit more glam and who want to amp up the look just a little bit, a lip like this is perfect. Alright, so now let's do the nude option. Now I'm still going to do a Marsala based nude. So the one that I chose is another Colourpop Lippie stick. This is in the color Brink. It definitely has those reddish brown qualities to it, which is very pretty. So I'm going to first line my lips with my MAC lip liner in Subculture, and then I'm just going to fill them in with Brink. So this is the second option. As you can see, it is definitely a little bit less intense than the last one. So that is it for the finished tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Again, don't forget to check out Dani's channel as well as her video, and don't forget to give her lots of loves. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you ended up enjoying it, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!